let's play and welcome back to more World of Hockey Season 6. Last year, the Alberta Oil Kings were the World Cup champions. Might be a bit of a difference here. I'll show you in the playoff tree. I forgot to save it, so a bit of a difference there in the games won and the finals and whatnot. I believe the Czech Republic at least got to the finals, not the Germany Adler in the last one, but shit happens, and your Xbox turns off before you get the save, and you have to just keep simulating until Alberta wins again. But pretty much the same thing in the awards. Everyone won the same awards, and I was very, very sad with the finals, the outcome of my team last season. You can see no one broke the 60-point plateau with all this talent, and then we lost in the first round. Somehow we managed to make the playoffs. We just squeezed into the playoffs, which is sad in itself. So I feel like we're going to make some changes here, probably at the draft, and see exactly what the issue is. I think Corey Rice is going to get dealt, and probably Elias Pettersson as well. Corey made that bonehead play when he just decided to skate in the middle of the ice, which caused us a Game 7 overtime loss in the first round. So let's look at the draft class. Just here to see the team blow up, yeah. So we got a few elites, nothing crazy. No franchise players at all, it doesn't seem, but a bunch of elites. Some elite goalies and elite defensemen and whatnot. Any good gems or busts? Only 3 gems, and they're all relatively high. I can't remember what picks we have, so that doesn't help, but let's see if we can offer a trade. Obviously, we can't get the first overall, because that'd be a little ridiculous. That's not going to happen. But we could probably get a second. We'll go with the second. So we'll go Pettersson and Pettersson for a second and Matt Savage. I think that should be decent enough. There we go. We got rid of Pettersson. We brought in another pick. There goes the first-round pick for Tursimbayev. That's a name and a half. Let's sim to our user pick and see what's around here. We do have a high pick in 6, so we're going to get a decent player. A couple top 4s, defensemen, centermen. We don't need centers. I might trade down, honestly. I know I'd get a good player here, but I'd rather see what's in next year's draft. First round pick for next year, and we'll take the second round as well. That should be decent enough. Yeah, all right, first and a second for a first. Maybe I'll trade this first as well. Straight up 1-for-1. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we have 2 seconds, 2 thirds. We should be able to grab what we want with those. We're going to go ahead and grab Sean Schlemko here. This is our first pick. I know it's a bit of a stretch, but it's fine. We're grabbing the guy we want, not the guy that might be the best available pick at that point. We get a high gem. I'm fine with that. Next one would be 95, which is closer to the third round, which is also a goalie, which I don't really care about right now. Bear Teal is also late. This goalie is 77. We'll go ahead and grab Gary Siegel then. Sims user pick. I think I'll probably grab Bear Teal with this pick. Or if that other goalie's still there, I'll grab him. And then I'll grab Bear Teal. Yeah. We'll grab this goalie first, since he's the gem pick. Remember, goalies are very OP in this game. Or you could just fuck over teams by drafting goalies and taking all their best players. So now we'll take Bear Teal, who is a medium elite at 49 overall. Hopefully he could actually pan out for us, because that name's amazing. I'm going to make our pick now, hopefully. Hopefully everything works fine. Hopefully it doesn't freeze or not save the VOD or any of that shit. I'll probably make a save right after this pick, just be on the safe side, because it did save the first part of the thing. So we're going to take, where was the boy that I wanted to take? Bjorn Kling as our last pick. Because our Klinge, I guess is how you pronounce that. So there we go. So simply user pick, because we don't have any left, and that will be the draft. So we got Schlemko, Siegel, Caffrey, Teal, Howden, Hedberg, Reed, and Klinge. Okay, so let's check out our contracts. We'll go to RFAs first because they're the important guys. So we got Lucas Raymond, Oli Ovi, Backman, Peltier, and Sokolov. So nothing too crazy. Lucas Raymond, I imagine, is going to run around $6 million. Well, 4.8, that's fine. Let's see if we can get him to a long-term deal here. 8 years, which would put him at 30 exactly. Let's go 6. 6 by 5.5. See if he's interested in that. I doubt he signs that one, but I think that's a decent deal. Oli Yolovi, who wants $4 million. That's a bit steep, I think. We'll go 1 year deal. 3.9. I might trade him because I don't think he's worth that much, quite honestly. Backman is a left wing, more of a extra guy, signed to a 1 year deal. See if he can do anything. Peltier again is another extra guy, 2 year deal, fine by me. Sokolov, if he wants a 1 year deal, sign to a 1 year deal. Let's check out our UFAs. We got Shea, didn't know he was a fucking free agent. That's going to be expensive. Polak, Williams, and Fitzpatrick. So Fitzpatrick could get released. Same with Williams. Polak, Shea's going to want a lot of money. 30, wants a 4 year deal, which would make him 34. I'll give him a 2 year deal at $6 million. I don't really have the cap space for this, but you know, look at these guys, their contracts anyways. Ryan Polak, I'm gonna let him walk. Check our goalies, I guess. Linus Olmark, RFAs, we had none, he said. Check our goalie depth just to make sure what we have here. See if no one can take over right now, unfortunately. Omar could probably want a cheap deal, even though he doesn't want to re-sign. I'll give him $1 million for a 1 year deal. So if we have $10 million in cap space, well, less than that, and we still don't have space to sign people, so we're probably going to have to make some trades. I'd imagine we're most likely going to lose Brady Shea here, so let's advance day. Doubt he signs with us, probably wants to test free agency. Ovi accepted, Shea rejected, yep. Olmark rejected, Peltier accepted, Raymond rejected, okay, Sokolov accepted, Backman accepted, so Sokolov's like the only guy we gotta sign. Or, not Sokolov, Raymond. RFAs, Lucas Raymond, what we tried? We tried a 6 year deal, or 7 year deal, 6 year deal at $6 million, I think it was, that we tried. I don't know what happened there, like overshot. Do we even have the cap? I don't have the cap space assigned to that kind of deal right now. That's the issue. 4 million is about as high as I can go. I don't want to give him the 1 year deal because I know it's going to be an issue the second I give it to him. You know? I'll do 1 year, 3 million. See if he's interested in that. He's like going to jump up to like an 88 or something. He's going to want like $9 million next year, you know? Rejected. Okay, I can just qualify him as an RFA, which is, you know, something you can do to make sure he doesn't get picked up. So I'm just going to qualify him so he doesn't go to free agency. Check our unsigned players. Rodin could be signed. He's 20 years old. He's 74, so that he might help out the farm team. How much contract space? We have a shit ton of contract space. Let's sign some of these young guys here. See if they could, because our AHL team was abysmal last year. So hopefully these guys could jump in and help out a bit. Schlemko. I guess anyone who's in the 60s, I'll give a contract to right now. Siemens, you could stay out. Hedberg was one of the guys we just signed, or just not signed, but got under contract. Klinge, Howden, the rest of these guys can stew a bit. Check out goalies. That's the plan, Telon. RFA tag, then trade. Unsigned goalies. Got a starter and an elite. I'm going to sign the elite. There we go. Get all those guys contracts. Jackson, Lubomir. Siegel accepted, Shumkla accepted, Pakspoo accepted, Gill, Artemir, Rodin. Okay. That's everybody, I believe. Sebastian Aho as a centerman. Matt Barzell as well. Braden Point. Damn, dude. That's 3 really good centermen. Brady Shea is the best D-man there. Wallman is pretty good too. And he's... Lucas Raymond's an RFA. We don't have to worry about that right now. We'll sign him. Not much in terms of defense. So we got to look at our D core here real quick before we make some trades to get some cap space. I want to see exactly what we're going to need. We're probably going to get rid of Ulovi, like I said, but just take a look at our team in general. So we got Wright, Strome, Savage, and Cam as our centermen, which I'm fine with. Left wingers, we got Rice, Kako, Newhook, Zach Moffett, Denisenko, Backman, Peltier. That's all right. Right wings, we got Gallagher, Marcus Lee, and Gonzalez. Defensively, we got Makar, Carlson, Brandstrom, Dobson, Ulovi, and Enquist. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're all right there, honestly. I'm still gonna get rid of Ulovi because I don't think he's worth $3.9 million. We'll try to package him in a deal with something. Maybe one of our goalies and get an actual defenseman and take their cap down or something. And who is making a shit ton of money on our team? That is a good question. I mean, Corey's making 9. Shane Wright's making 8, which is a good deal. Alex Nuke with 3.5. Carlson's making good money. Marcus Lee, it would be Corey then. Corey's making too much, apparently, with 9.35. Dylan Strome, I guess we could possibly trade out as well and get like a third line centerman or something. Save up 6.5. So we'll look at it right now. Go into the trade and see what we could do here. I could go with a franchise goalie. Goalies or Siegel at least. I'll go with Siegel. We'll throw Siegel in there. So Ulovia first and Siegel for Sanheim with half his cap gone. There we go. Okay. That will do it. That will get us a really good young defenseman at a really good contract. And then I think we're going to move Dylan Strome because he's making too much money for my liking. Martin Kaut, if he had a longer contract, Martin Kaut, I'd be interested in it. But he does not. Kirby Dack could be an interesting choice. You know, he does 1 year left. He's going to want a raise for next season, but he is still very young. So first, second, and dock for Dylan Strome. I feel like we might be able to get something else in there too. Let's go with third as well. See if that's a bit better. There we go. Okay, so that saves us some cap space. Now we can go sign fucking Lucas Raymond. So I'll go do that. Get him to a contract. RFAs, Lucas Raymond's, offer contract for him. We wanted the 6-year deal at like $6 million. He didn't want to sign that the first time, so we'll jump to 6.25. See if he is interested in that. I feel like I could use a extra center and maybe an extra defenseman. Tikkanen and there's that Quinn Hughes, my good old friend Quinn Hughes. I'll sign Gunnarsson as well. Gunderson, I should say. And Williams, why not? A couple of young guys in here, you never know, they might pan out to be something. Probably not, but better safe than sorry. Let's get that goalie before we do anything, because that's something we need. A good backup goalie, you know. I'll just start by overalls. Ilya Sorokin. $2 million he wants. That might be a bit too much. Let's try like 1.725. See if he's interested in signing that. Okay, so let's look up an extra defenseman. 7th defenseman is what we're looking for here. Someone who could come in if there's an injury. You know, put up some decent minutes. Chris Letang might be that guy. He's an old man, but I feel like he could help out the young guys. Why not? So then we'll check out centerman. extra center. Joe Pavelski, another old man. Sure. Veterans are always good to have, so we'll see if any of these guys are interested in signing with us. Deacon accepted, Williams accepted, Gunnarsson accepted, so is all the young guys that were in the free agency pool. Sorokin rejected, he's going to Louisville. Chris Letang accepted, Pavelski accepted. Okay, so we need to find a goalie. See Blackwood. Olmark has done well for us each time, so if he wants to come back, he can come back. Doesn't really bother me any. Ooh, Lucas Raymond has been tendered on an offer sheet of $5.85 for 3 years by the Memphis Destroyers. First round pick and a third round pick. I am going to match that offer. It's not as long as I wanted, but I want Lucas Raymond on my team. We're going to decline that. Wednesday. Day. Can I get my goalie, please? There we go. There's Linus Olmark. So we're good to go. Let's into next season. All right, who's going to be my captain? Erik Karlsson is... Shane Wright's going to be my captain. That's fine by me. He's going to be the leader of my team. Matt's an assistant. Erik Karlsson's assistant. That's perfectly fine by me. Okay, so let's take a look at our rosters for the beginning of this season. A much different looking team, that's for sure. So on our center depth, we got Wright, Savage, Cam, fucking Doc, and Pavelski. Pavelski will be our extra centerman, which is fine. That's what I wanted him to be. Left wingers, we got Rice, Kakko, Newhook, Moffat, and Denisenko. Anybody in the system? Backman, that's fine. Denisenko could be the extra there. Raymond, Gallagher, and Lee. Do I have one here? Gonzalez, let's call him up. Maybe the other forward that we need. Makar, Karlsson, Brandstrom, Sanheim, Enquist, Dobson, and Letang. Perfect. Enquist took a hell of a bump. I think he was an 80 at the beginning of the season. This is going to be one of our best draft picks, I want to say. We drafted him second round, 37 overall, and he's already an 85 overall. That's pretty impressive. So our D-core actually looks better than it did last season. Letang took a hell of a drop to 72, so I might go and look for another defenseman to be an extra instead. Hart and Olmark as our go-to in net. I'm going to take a look at the system real quick just to see what we have going on in here. Nothing in the center depth. Okay, we need to draft some centermans. Left wingers looks fine. Nothing in the right wingers. And defensively, we look good as well. But, yeesh. So let's hit best lines for now. Why is Cam playing second line center? What the fuck? No. Matt will be our second line center. Thank you very much. So we got Rice, Wright, and Newhook, Kakko, Savage, and Raymond, Marcus Lee, Cameron, and Gallagher. Then we got Moffat, Doc, and Gonzalez. All right. Defensively, we got Karlsson and Makar. That'd be a fucking disgusting lineup. Brandstrom and Sanheim. And then we got Dobson and Lars Enquist. I don't like how we have so many right-handed shots everywhere, but whatever. All right, so let's simulate the first month to see how we do. Hopefully better than last year. All right, 7-5 to start. Had a bit of a winning streak, then went on like a 3-game losing streak to mess it up. Cam is leading our team in points. I put him on the third line. He's leading our team in points. Apparently, maybe I should have put him on the second line. Looking superstar over here. Cam with 11 points, 4 goals, 7 assists. Shane Wright with 10 points in 12 games, and Corey Rice with 8 and 12. Newhook with 8. And where is my brother at? Even putting up points. He's put up 3 points. So maybe we'll put Cam as the second line centerman if that's the kind of point total he's going to put up for us. Let's check out our goalies. Carhart with 934. Ooh, Linus Olmark not playing well in his 6 games. Why are they spreading it so... Play the goalie that's a 91 overall. Why the fuck are they playing Linus Olmark so much? What the shit? Oh, Jesus. That is... ass backwards. No wonder we lost some games. Let's check out our AHL. Jacob Pelletier with 11 points in 10 games, so he's absolutely dominating for us there. Go ahead and check the overall standings. In the World Conference, it's France, Germany, and Memphis at the top, or Egypt, I should say. And at the bottom, it's Italy, China, and the Czech Republic. In the East, or the North American Division, Baltimore on top, all right. Louisville and California, I should say. And at the bottom of the East is Houston, or North America, Newfoundland, and Hamilton. 18-7. A hell of a winning streak right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-game win streak at the end of the month. That's what I'm talking about, boys. So he's leading our team in points. Is Cam still dominating? No, Shane Wright has taken over with 24 points and 26 games played. Hopefully you get at least a point per game average. That'd be nice. Cam's got 23 points in 22 games. Fucking guy would probably be leading our team in points if it wasn't for his injury that he had that month. Eric Carlson with 20 points, Cal McCarr with 20, Rice with 19. Still not putting up the points I wanted to put up. Kako, Brandstrom, Newhook, and Lee. Lucas Raymond with 13 points. Matt only putting up 9 so far. How's he doing in the hit department? Is he banging bodies at least? Got 61% face-off, so that's good. Okay. At least he's doing something, you know? Let's take a look at the goalies. Still playing Allmark like crazy for some reason. 10 games played. I guess they want to keep Hart freaking rested for the playoffs. Like, why are they not playing him as much as they should be? He's 13-3-0. Like, you know, his save percentage and goals against average are amazing right now. Let's check out the league, see how the league is doing. Over the past 2 months, he was leading the entire league. Jason Roulet has got 35 points. Eichel's got 35 points. Forsberg's got 34. Sagan with 33, and Zadina with 33. Okay. Let's check out where we're sitting. I imagine we're topping our conference at least. World Conference, yes, we are tied actually with the Germany Adler and then and the Russia Kamachka, but they have a game at hand, or we have a game at hand, I should say. That's the top 3 teams. The bottom of the world is Italy, Sweden, and Japan. And the North American side, it's Louisville, Wisconsin, and Alberta. And at the bottom, it's Newfoundland, North Dakota, and California. After an amazing month with 10 straight wins, we decided to go on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 game losing streak. And then we won 3, then we lost 2. So consistency in this game is top notch. I bet we played Allmark like for like 18 games or something. Cam is still leading our team in points, which is ridiculous. The guy's going to be a superstar apparently. 30 points in 34 games. Corey Rice only with 22 points in 38 games. I think he'll be on the trade block come the trade deadline because he is still not producing. And he's a -6 player, which is ridiculous for a guy of his talents. Like literally 90 overall. Look at those stats, and he's still complete ass apparently. So I feel like he'll be on the trade block come the trade deadline. Let's go ahead and look at our goalie stats because I forgot to do that. Carhart's played 27 games. Allmark with 12. Still too many. Let's cut that down. Hart's save percentage fell crazy amounts in that month. See where we're sitting now. Imagine we're not even in the top. Probably maybe 8th. World Conference, we got Russia, Germany, France, Beijing. Oh, we're 5th. Okay, that's not too bad. Could be worse. Sweden, Italy, and Australia at the bottom. North American, Louisville, Alberta, and Wisconsin at the top. And at the bottom of that, we have Newfoundland, Houston, and North Dakota. All right, only 3 losses this time, so much better month of January. We are close to the trade deadline, which I said could be the end of Corey Rice in Iceland. Cam is still leading our team of points with 40. Boggles my mind how we have so much talent, but nobody wants to put up crazy amounts of numbers. Like Shane Wright with only 35 points in 50 games. Like Corey with only 29. You know what? We're going to trade Corey right now because I feel like he might be the issue. I feel like he might be the cancer of this team with that top line of him not putting the puck in the net. So let's go find ourselves a real sniper, shall we? Speaking of real snipers, first we should check who's leading the real sniper category, which would be in standings. Let's check that out. I just want to see where we're sitting right now before we do anything. World Conference, we are in 3rd with a nice 4-point gap over 4th, so that's nice. And the bottom is Sweden, Italy, and Spain. And for North America, it's still Louisville, Alberta, and BC. And at the bottom, it's Houston, Newfoundland, and Halifax. Interesting. Okay, so let's take a look at who is leading in sniping. I bet it's Jason Roulet. It'd be nice to get him on the team. So let's check out the snipers. Entire league. Jason Roullier's got 37 goals, 65 points. Connor McDavid with 39, Sagan with 37, Roulier with 37, Eichel with 31, and Tarasenko with 30, and Jay O'Brien with 28, as we know he can shoot as well. Cole Caulfield with 27 as well. Apparently he's shooting the puck pretty well. Okay, so let's see if we can grab ourselves a snipey boy, because we need someone that can put the puck in the net. 7.5, pretty good deal. The trade value is actually higher for him, which is interesting. We do have draft picks, so lots and lots of draft picks. Go ahead and put the Beijing one up there. Corey Rice for Jason Roulier. It'd be over cap. Is that what that says? Yeah, that would, but it still might go through. We'll see if that's good enough. Rejected. Okay, so we'll throw something else in here. Look at rookie skaters, see if they're interested in any of these guys that we don't have signed, like Hedberg. So Rice, Thurston, Hedberg for Roulier. There we go. Bye, Corey. Well, they put Newhook on the left, so that works out well too, actually. Keep Jason Roulier on the right. Best lines of that. Yeah, all right. So hopefully this fixes the top line and these guys start producing. All right, so we've been putting up the numbers. We're at the trade deadline here. I will obviously take a look. Jason Roulier has 80 points now, so yeah, it's been working, to say the least. Let's take a look at Shane Wright's producing only 48 points. Kyle McCarr 47, Cam 43. He's fallen off a bit. Matt Savage 35. Still a lot of guys getting a decent amount of points, you know. So, but that's a big gap between Shane Wright and Jason Roulier, but here's hoping that he can continue to grow, because we like their chemistry. He's got 30 goals, Shane Wright, so that's nice to see. You know, at least he's putting the puck in the net. I believe he is a two-way forward. Yeah, he is. So 30 goals for a two-way forward is pretty good. What's his passing skill at? I never even bothered to look. Where is the passing skill in this game? Oh, it's the first one, puck skills. He's a 99 passer, so you think he'd get a lot more assists than 18, but whatever, it's fine. Let's check out the goalie stats real quick. Carter Hart finally starting to play some more games here. Thank God. Okay, let's check out where we're sitting. I'd imagine we're at least top of our division. Yes, we are. World Conference, we are top of that by 2 points, but Germany has 2 games in hand. Beijing right underneath them, China that is. And then we have Sweden, Italy, and London at the bottom. In the North American, Louisville, Alberta, and Saskatchewan. And at the bottom of that, it's Cincinnati, Houston, and Halifax. And we'll choke it in the end. Yeah, most likely. You know, that's usually how things go. So let's take a look to see what's in the trade market here. I don't think I'm going to make any trades, but you never know. Sidney Crosby over in Hamilton. That could be a decent pickup, actually. He's got 1 year left. He's barely a fucking... an issue there, so see what they want, see if I can give them anything that's not gonna give them Cam, obviously. I'll give them Rippin. We go Crosby for Rippin straight up, I'm fine with that. Yeah, there we go. So bring Sidney Crosby. That's an acquisition right there. All right, 54 wins on the season. Hell of a year. Oh, we're facing London in the first round. All right. So let's go ahead and check out how we finished off the year here. Fucking London. We faced them before. Jason Roulier finishing with 94 points. Sidney Crosby was 76. Shane Wright was 63, so he jumped up a hell of a lot the second we brought up Jason Roulier, so that's good. Capo Caco with 56, Kyle McCarr 51, Cam with 49. Pretty damn good scoring depth from our team here. 50 goals for Jason Roulier as well, so it's good stuff. And yeah, Shane Wright actually started putting up assists there in the last half of the season, so that's what I like to see. Let's go ahead and check the goalies and see how Carter Hart finished. 929, 217, not too shabby. 40 wins on the season. Let's check out how the season ended for everybody. World Conference looks like us finishing the best in the leagues. We're the President's Trophy winners. About that time we won that. Germany second, Beijing third, China that is, Russia fourth, France fifth, Australia sixth, London seventh, and Switzerland goats are finishing eighth. So I should be playing them, but whatever, it's fine. Don't know why I'm not playing them. It's really ass backwards the way they have this. I wish you could change it so it could just be 1 through 8. North American Conference: Louisville, Alberta, Saskatchewan, British Columbia, Quebec, North Dakota, Wisconsin, and Baltimore. Baltimore just squeezing into the playoffs. Who finished at the bottom of the league? Let's find out. Also, Louisville was actually the President's Trophy winners. Never mind. They had two more points than us. Wonder who's on that team that they're producing so well. The worst team in the league this year was the Newfoundland Whalers, and the Sweden Viking are tying with 54 points apiece. Okay, so let's check out the playoff tree. We got Russia versus Switzerland. We have Iceland versus London. We have China versus France, and Germany versus Australia. Over on the North American side, we have Saskatchewan versus BC. Alberta versus North Dakota. Quebec versus Baltimore, and Louisville versus Milwaukee. All right, so let's get into this. Let's go ahead and check our lines going into the first playoff series. We have Newhook, Wright, and Roulier. We got Kako, Crosby, and Raymond. Moffat, Savage, and Gallagher. Cam, Kirby, Doc, and Marcus Lee. Defensively, we have Branstrom and Makar, Sanheim, and Enquist. Dobson and Carlson. So Carlson's fallen off throughout the season, but made space for Branstrom to take over. So it probably would have been smart to grab another defenseman, but I think we'll be okay. And then goaltending, we have Hart and Ullmark, obviously. All right, so here's hoping it's a good playoff run. We actually get past the first round, because that'd be lovely. Be real nice if we could do that. T-minus 2 minutes till we get swept. 4-0 win. All right, can we get back-to-back wins here? Thank you. That's what I like to see. Up 2-1 in the series, going into Game 4. Overtime loss. Tied 2-2 now, going into Game 5. 3-2 loss. God fucking damn it, I hate this game right now. Alright, we need to win this game, obviously. Or we go home again to the London fucking Dragons. We got Chad Kingsley on their team. And Alexander Barkov, Jesus. 2 really good centermen right there. Like, we have the depth. I don't understand the simulation in this game. It's just so ass backwards. Got a good goalie. You know, our defense is quick. I wish there was, like, a way to just get deeper into it and change, like, proper things. Matt Savage with a huge goal on Spencer Knight. That explains why London's giving us a tough time. They got Spencer Knight in nets. Really good goalie prospect in real life. 1 goal is all we really need if we play a really good defensive game, guys. But I'd rather get another one. You know, keep things a little less interesting. Alright, let's go. 1 more period. Will Matt Savage's goal be the goal that brings us to Game 7? So far, it's looking like it. 10 minutes left in Game 6. A 1-0 lead is standing. We have 35 shots to their 22, so we're definitely out shooting them and out playing them. Last minute here. And we're good. Matt Savage coming up clutch with that 1 goal. That's what he does. He's a clutch player. Let me go into Game 7 here. All on the line. Can we get past the first round? Have we gotten past the first round at all? I honestly can't remember. I think we might have once. Like 2, maybe 3 seasons ago. Joke it, please. Alright, so... all those changes brought in new people for the same, it might be the same fucking results. So far, pretty even on shots. I'd like to get more shots on net, though. We only have 6 right now, so they're 12, so they're doubling us up now. It was even on shots for a second in the first. I need to get a bit more aggressive there, boys, in the second period and get some shots on net. Not going to score if you can't shoot the puck. You know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott. And there's Hutchinson scoring on Carter Hart, making it a 1-0 game for London, which is not great. considering last game was a 1-0 game and no one could score. Really good goaltending on both sides, as we know. Chad Kingsley looking to get his revenge on Iceland for getting rid of him. Okay, one more period to go. Will it be the end of our run once again in the first fucking round of the playoffs? Who's going to come up clutch for us? Is someone going to fucking score a goal? I hope. I'm going to jump in here in a second. All right, boys. We need a big 5 minutes from somebody. Someone needs to put the puck in on Spencer Knight. Dream's like looking for something. Still has control of this puck. Reminds me of the last time we played these guys where we couldn't get the puck off of them. Big save by Hart. Not going to throw it out like an idiot. Good to see. Lucas Raymond has 5 points. Leads the team in points in the playoffs. 5 points in 7 games isn't very good. So, London's been shutting us down pretty heavily, it seems. Big save by Carter Hart. Going behind the net. Dumping it out to nobody. Roulier gets slashed, though. So we're going to get the power play. Roulier with the puck still. Still got control of it, cutting to the front of the net. Why didn't he take it all the way? All that space. And he's like, I'm going to try to short side it. Kakko. Makar to Kakko. To Carlson. To Kakko. Kakko trying to find the open man. Gets it back to Carlson. Back to Kakko. Someone gets to the front of the net. Big slap. Yes, sir! Cal Makar at the screen by Sidney Crosby. Tying it up on the PP. Cal Makar with a huge goal. That's why he gets paid the big bucks. Face-off win by Sidney Crosby. That's why we picked him up. Always good to have guys that win face-offs in the playoffs. Kakko. Ooh, big shot. Oh, what a goal! What do you mean no goal? That was below. That was below. Dude, that's below. Get out of here. Crosby's the hand-eye of a god. This would be the best angle on it. Dude, that's below. Come on now. Contact is below. Give us that goal. Come on, ref. Yeah, that's right. There you go, boys. Sidney Crosby coming in with a clutch. Chad Kingsley to Van Riemsdyk. Van Riemsdyk. Oh, what a fucking play, man. Holy shit. Oh, my God. Yeah, you're not going to stop that. I'm not mad about that. Van Riemsdyk just skated out of nowhere. Makes a nice play to the defenseman. Defenseman right back to him with a one-timer. Crazy. GVR getting a second. Back to a tied game now.
Oh, that was a critical goal. Now the game is
beautiful play. Beats his man off that little spin deke. Right there. Gets the opening. Just makes it look easy. Carlson. Carlson just winning battles, man. I love it. 6 seconds left. Can they do a miracle? Kakko to Raymond. Kakko. Oh, he fanned on the shot. The stick broke. The stick broke, dude.
The Dragons with possession in center ice.
Here comes London. Kingsley to Buchnevich. Big save by Carter Hart. Oh, he wins it. Perfect. Enquist's just going to get it deep and out of the zone. Oh, Drew in. Ooh, another save by Carter Hart. Pavel Buchnevich coming up the boards. Makes the quick pass. Whoa, that almost went in. Oh, my God. Buchnevich again to Barkov. And then Riemsdyk gets absolutely hammered. That's how you take care of him. Dadanov. That's not Dadanov, never mind. Kristen Juice. Oh, what a save off the deflection by Carter Hart. Oh my God, how did he save that? Let's go one way and the last second went the other way, and he was able to glove it. Crazy. Let's go, boys. Face-off win from Comtos. Big slapper, big block. Oh my God, are you going to let that in, really? After all those saves? Why did he do a diving attempt? He was on his pad, just slide over. Joe Pavelski retires as a member of our team. Blake Wheeler, Mikko Koivu, Pacioretty, James Van Riemsdyk, PK Subban, David Perron, Chris Letang, Jordan Stahl, Derek Brassard, Alexander Radulov, Kevin Shattenkirk, Matt Zuccarello, Evgeny Dadanov, Mikhail Backlund, Sam Gagne, Matt Niskanen, Lars Eller, Colin Wilson, Paul Byron, Tyler Ennis, Alec Martinez, Zach Smith, Cal Colorbuck, Nicholas Jarmlison, Thomas Hickey. You might be seeing guys that you saw in the last video. It's because, like I said earlier, I had to redo it. Let's check the goalies. Lundqvist, Pekka Rinne, Halak, Mason, Grice, and Dobin. The London Dragons are your World of Cup champions. The curse of Chad Kingsley is strong as he beats us in the first round and then goes all the way to the finals as Russia beats Switzerland 4 straights. We lost in 7 again. France beat China in 7, I should say. Australia beat Germany in 5. London beat Russia in 5. Australia beat France in 5. Then they got swept by London. Over on the North American side, Saskatchewan beat BC in 7. North Dakota beat Alberta in 7. Quebec beat Baltimore in 7, and Louisville swept Milwaukee in 4. Then they beat Quebec in 6. Then North Dakota beat Saskatchewan in 7. And then North Dakota beat Louisville in 6. Then, of course, London won in 6 as well. Or 5. No, 6. Sorry. My math. So if we would have won, maybe we could have been the World Cup champions. But no. We don't win games. Come on now. Let's check the awards. There it is. London Dragons winning their first ever one. Player awards. Jason Roulier won the Art Ross. Ecker won the Hearts. James Norris went to Morgan Riley. Tyler Seguin went to Lady Bing. Medvinov, I should say, won the Calder. Conn Smythe went to Spencer Knight. Of course it did. Vesna went to John Gibson. Same with the William Jennings. Bill Masterton went to Hamilton. Ecker won the Frank J. Selke again. And the Ted Lindsay. And Connor McDavid won the Maurice Richard. All right. Let's go ahead and look at everybody's points. All right, your leaders for the Alabama Stampede were Matthews, Abramov, and Panarin. Matthews actually gained 70 points this year. That's different. Alberta Oil Kings was James Booth, Tavares, and Hall. That's a hell of a line right there, all over 80 points apiece. Baltimore had Strome, Pedersen, and Tarasenko. So Strome and Pedersen over on the same team now help Baltimore get into the playoffs, it seems. Strome putting up 76 points, Pedersen was 75. So it looks like a change of scenery helped them. China, Svechnikov, Borgstrand, and Trocheck, top of their team. BC had Zadina, Sagan, and DeBrincat with over 80 points apiece. Good first line for them. Pasternak, O'Reilly, and Steele for California. Cincinnati had Vrana, Cass, and Duchesne. Czech Republic had McDavid, Kachuk, and points. Finland had Eli Tolvanen, Barzell, and Medvinov, who was a rookie, I believe. Pretty good year for him, 56 points. Morgan Riley, Mantha, and Suzuki for France. Nick Suzuki, that is. Ecker with 89 points, Kessel with 82, and Jamie Benn with 74 for Germany. Sam Reinhart, Dubois, and Marner for Halifax, all over 70 each. Lafreniere, Zegras, and Corey Rice with 56 points in the final of the season here. Lafreniere with 80 points. Jack Hughes, Teravainen, and William Nylander all putting up bad numbers for Houston. Iceland, as we know, Jason Roulier with 94 points, Crosby 76, and Wright with 63. Italy had Makinen, Schwartz, and Raquel. Japan with Scheifele, Rantanen, and Dumba. London with Chingsley, Chad Kingsley, Barkov, and Goldobin. Godolbin, I should say. Gaudreau, Rask, and Skinner for Louisville. This was the team that was better than us, right? Interesting. Madrid, Spain had Holtz, Heischer, and Fiala. Egypt had Kane, Mammon, and Backstrom. Newfoundland had LeCavier, Keller, and Marchand. North Dakota had Wallstrom, Byfield, and Vesalainen. These guys are going to start tearing it up, I believe, in a couple of seasons. Maybe next season. Mackey, Fox, and Backstrom for Quebec. Eichel, Forsberg, and Kamara for Russia. Caulfield, Kachuk, and Couturier for Saskatchewan. Sweden had Tuck, Galchenyuk, and Lozado. Switzerland with Monahan, Kuznetsov, and Jay O'Brien. Draisaitl, Marchessault, and Gosbert for Sydney. Australia, Kucherov, Couturier, and Ackerman for Utah. And finally, Wisconsin with Aho, Carlson, and Parise. Go ahead and check the entire league and look at goals and whatnot. Most goals went to, I believe it was Connor McDavid, right? 55. Then Sagan, Roulier, and Caulfield. And Eichel to finalize that. Most assists. Dina, Ecker, Lafreniere, DeBrincat, and Maximilian Kamara. Never heard of this guy, but apparently he's become a superstar. Most points, as we know, went to Jason Roulier with 94, Ecker with 89, Zadina with 89, Sagan with 88, and Eichel with 87. Let's go ahead and see who the big hitter was of the year. Big hitter of the year was Matt Tkachuk with 191, and let's check out the goalies. Jake Oettinger with the most wins with 48. Best save percentage went to, I guess, Jake Oettinger and Gibson. And well, Gibson played 75 games, so that makes sense why he won everything. Yeah, that's 75 fucking games. That's nuts. All right, let's check out how everybody else did. The moment everyone always waits for, their stats. Let's see how you guys produced this year. We'll watch listed players. So Chad Kingsley, 92 overall. Chad Kingsley with 41 goals, 36 assists. Boy is getting doing some work for his team. Jason Riley had 50 goals, 44 assists. Hell of a good year for him. I put up 24 goals, 18 assists, and I was a +3. Adam Rice put up 34 goals and 21 assists. He was a minus player, though. Corey Rice, 21 goals, 35 assists. Not the same player he was last year. Alex Thompson, 86 overall, 9 goals, 38 assists. Pretty damn good year for him. Farnsworth Bentley with 2 goals and 23 assists. Got 1 year left on his deal. Matt Savage, 26 goals, 18 assists. Dave Savage, 21 goals, 6 assists. 2 years left on his deal. Tom Blick, 31 goals, 25 assists, 85 overall. Pretty good for him. T-Lon with 9 assists, was a -9. 2 years left on his deal. Callum with 17 goals, 30 assists, 47 points. Cam had 19 goals, 30 assists for 49 points. 1 year left on his deal. He's going to want a pay raise for sure. Mike Lozada with 35 goals and 16 assists. Pretty damn good year for him. 14 goals and 20 assists for Marcus Lee. Not bad. Zach Moffat with 22 goals and 17 assists. 1 year left on his deal. Jimmy Reed with 13 goals and 5 assists. 1 year left on his deal. John Harley-Quinn-Olive with 16 goals and 15 assists, putting up decent numbers as he always does. Vince, 16 goals, 14 assists for 30 points on the season. Signed a 3-year deal with just under $2 million. Gonzalez with 1 goal and 1 assist in 21 games played. The Korean-born Gonzalez, 23 goals, 10 assists for Gianni. Bill had apparently didn't play. Yep, AHL again for Phil. Poor guy, just can't crack the NHL, the WOH. Joel played 82 games, had 8 points. And let's check the goalies. Drew Franklin, 32 wins, 919, 245. Not the greatest. 7-year deal now for him. Doc Campbell with 921, 247, and a 4-year deal. So that's going to do it for Season 6 of the World of Hockey. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Another great season and a disappointing playoffs. So until next time, Hero Club for life. To sweet me.